To begin with, the project was funded by the French Development Agency, which had constructed around 40 washing stations. But in 2007, no one was buying, so the project was nearly stillborn. As luck would have it, I was on holiday in Laos, and I went to the coffee plantations. And they asked me if I could buy containers of coffee. So I got back from holiday and I put the samples on Mr. Blanc's desk and he said, "It's a deal, let's do this." So straight away the relationship was very strong between Malongo and the CPC. We got started with the first 2 containers in 2008, and since then the amounts have just grown. So we bought around 50 containers, particularly of Arabica and Robusta. The planters are making a good living from their labor, and they just have 2 or 3 hectares each. But they can make enough money to have a decent standard of living from their work. The cooperative brings together around 40 villages, organized around a wet beneficio. The planters themselves manage the whole process. Then each village gathers its parched coffee for the cooperative, which then blends the coffee and prepares it for export. The Malongo Foundation funded the Construction Quality Control Laboratory. And Delphine Luisin went to Laos several times to train a panel of tasters who can reject any substandard coffees and put together batches of standard quality. Today, these are the aims of our development in Laos. It's to work with special varieties of Typica and Bourbon to develop more distinctive coffees of very high quality. We are working to improve the yield of the Robusta plots, so we can reach the communities on the lower part of the Bolovens Plateau. The cooperative also pursues action at local level to diversify its sources of income. They have a local roasting house up and running, producing a coffee which is beginning to gain a real reputation. We also supported them in developing an ecotourism project. So the project as a whole has developed strongly and enabled the development of the entire region, since the cooperative has had a real knock-on effect on the development of the whole Bolovens Plateau.